Hi, I'm Leanne from Global Media Networks with the business news for today. Sri Lanka's GDP grew 8.3% in 2011. Industrial and agricultural sectors expanded 10% and 2%, and the services sector expanded 9%. For 2012, the central bank has revised its GDP growth forecast downwards from 8% to 7.2%, owing to the recent measures undertaken to rein in credit growth and reduce the trade deficit. Taxes on imported vehicles have been hiked to contain the deficit. Taxes on alcohol and cigarettes have been increased to compensate for resulting impact on tax revenue. Also in March, the Sri Lanka rupee depreciated by 13% after the adaptation of free floating exchange rate regime. Inflation increased during March to 5.5% with the impact of a full price adjustment reflecting in the index. Foreign inflows to the Colombo Stock Exchange have begun, with index valuations having moderated from their peak in February 2011. Hatton National Bank has been given a B1 foreign currency rating based on its own balance sheet and possible state support, Moody's Investor Service said. The rating has a stable outlook. The rating agency said H&B had maintained above average capitalization levels compared with the similarly rated banks in the Asia-Pacific region, but it was vulnerable to cyclical shocks in the emerging market. SoftLogic Capital Limited said it had struck a deal to sell control of a unit, SoftLogic Credit, for 100 million rupees to Forbes Capital Private Limited. The firm plans to sell 5.1 million shares to 67% of the company, a stock exchange filing said. SoftLogic Capital said it was seeking regulatory approval for the deal. Employees Provident Fund yesterday bought a 5% stake of Piramal Glass plc for 280.5 million rupees, increasing its overall holding to near 10%, nearby becoming the single largest local shareholder. Lanka IOC plc, the Sri Lankan arm of India's state petroleum company, Indian Oil Corp Limited, is seeking more than 70,000 tons of gas oil and gasoline for delivery in May, after skipping April imports. The International Monetary Fund said it will give $426 million to Sri Lanka, resuming its suspended bailout loan, after authorities took corrective steps to stem credit and foreign reserve losses. The adjustment measures implemented by the authorities have placed the economy in a more sustainable trajectory, IMF Deputy Managing Director Minzu said in a statement. The Payment Card Industry Association of Sri Lanka, which represents the credit card issuers in the country, has recently requested the banking regulator, the Central Bank of Sri Lanka, to consider the granting of an upward revision to credit card interest rates, following the upward movement in policy rates during the past few months. According to the newly appointed chairman, Nirosha De Silva, the request was sent a fortnight ago through the Banking Association. We have requested the authorities to permit us to charge at least another 2% from the 24% per annum. With that, I round up the news for today. Thank you very much and see you again tomorrow.